gentlemen, how are you today?
Good.
Good. All right. Today we are going to talk about some things that you've talked about before with reading. One of the things you've talked about is fluency. Is that right?
Yeah.
All right. So we have a fun exercise. Yes, the iPads are for you. So we get to do the iPads today. Who likes to do that?
Maybe.
Awesome. So you're going to work with your reading partners with the book that you have. Each of you have a copy for your partners, right? So the book is called, do each of you have a copy for your partners? There should be enough for each one. The book is called Big Dog and Little Dog, and it's by Dave Pilkey. Dab, do you say Dab? And who, your teacher pointed out that he also wrote Captain Underpants. And Dogman also? So, is it the same illustrator also? Do you remember what illustrators are?
Yeah.
They are the people that make the pictures of the books? Okay. All right. So, I was online and I found an ad that I thought you guys might be able to help with. All right. So, what it says, I have it on the smartboard here. And it says, I'll read it to you. Wanted. Kindergarten classrooms in desperate need of more audiobooks. The kindergartners have listened to every recording of a book in the whole school, calling on expert readers who can make new audiobooks for the kindergarten listening centers. Help, please. Do you think you guys can help with that?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. So what we're going to do today is we are going to, I immediately thought of you all. So I will let them know, the kindergartners know that we're going to make new audiobooks for them. And we're going to work on really being in charge of your reading, okay? You need to use everything you know quickly. So we want to be fluent and also quick, okay? When you get stuck on a hard word or on a hard part, use all of your tools to get the job done fast and keep going. So the tools that you've been using, you've talked about this with Mrs. Nikolai. Tools for solving and checking hard words. Does that make sense? Does that sound right? Does it look right? Check it. Try something. Actually, we go this way, right? Do you go this way? So, does it make sense? You check it. Think what kind of word would fit. Try it many ways. And then, does it sound right? You try something. Read part by part. Check if it's a snap word. Does it look right? Think what's happening and use a word that you know, okay? So those are some things that you can do to be more fluent as you're reading, because you're going to record this book into the iPad. So we're going to record you reading the book, okay? And some other things that I put together here to help you become a better audio reader, the best audio reader that you can be. One thing is to smooth it out. So we want to attack the word. So like vampire. And then we want to go back. If you're not sure about the word, go back and reread it like you've always known the word. Okay? The next thing is we're going to say goodbye to robot reading. Right? So we're going to scoop up the words. Read those words in one breath. So like be sure to read in phrases. So be sure to read in phrases. So you're scooping up, be sure, scooping up to read, and scooping up in phrases, right? Okay? Also, when you're doing an audiobook, you need to make sure that you have the right intonation, right? It means that you use your punctuation marks, okay? So, what does that mark sound like? And then you match your voice to the mark, okay? So, we're going to pay attention to ending punctuation. So it would be, how are you? Right? If we have a question mark, here's a question mark. Does everybody, fist to 5 of people who know what punctuation marks are? If you know what punctuation marks are, give me a 5, please. Matthew, are you at a 5? If you don't know, it's a 0. If it's somewhere in between, it would be a 2 or 3. Okay, so everybody knows. Excellent, right? Did I get, yes. So there's question marks, periods, and exclamation marks. So we'd say, how are you? I went to the park. And if it's an exclamation part, we'd say, watch out, right? Because it means it's something like, so we want to change your voice to match the meaning of the punctuation. So these things will all help you. These are tools to be a, oopsie. These are tools to help you be a better audio reader. Oh goodness. This is Mrs. Cedergren's first, I'm not an expert with document cameras yet. So you can come, I'll put those on there so you can see them as you're reading for reminders. What we're gonna do is we're gonna use our reading partners. We're gonna go to our recording studio, okay? And you're gonna record the lesson. We don't have enough for each reading group, so the people that are not doing the recording will do the whisper phones. Is that the name of them? I'm sorry. So you're gonna practice with your whisper phone, okay? First, before we do that, I'm gonna read the book and record it and show you. We have a tool here, a graphic organizer that's you're gonna utilize to.
Like that?
Matthew. Oh, that's one way, but that's not what we're gonna do today. What we're gonna do is see this. It's a rating that you're gonna give yourself. So you're gonna read the book, and you're going to listen to the reading of the book. You'll only read 2 pages at first, okay? After you read 2 pages, you're gonna rate yourself. What were some good things? What are things I can do better? And then you're gonna circle 1 to 5. So 1 is, gosh, that wasn't very good. 5 is, wow, that was amazing, okay? And then you're gonna practice it again if you feel like you need to practice. Then you're gonna read the whole book. And then you'll rate yourself again after you do your final recording, okay? So you're gonna practice in between. You'll practice with your whisper phones, and then you're gonna record. So that's a lot of directions, right?
Yeah.
We'll keep it simple and we'll do it together. First, we're gonna do it. I will do it. I'll show you how I do it. And then we can do it together. I'll help you, and then you can do it, okay? All right. So, thanks for your patience, guys. You're doing awesome. Kate, I'm gonna give you that back for your reading group. And
guess what? That's new.
as we said, with technology, there's sometimes challenges. It's a wonderful tool, right? So we're gonna do our best today. I've practiced this, and we just have to work together, okay? So if we have challenges, we'll get through it together, okay, guys? You do? I love Dash and Dot. So this is not Dash and Dot, but you do use these in Dash and Dot, right? So when we get to the iPad, you're gonna wake it up, right? You have the iPad here, so you press the bottom. Has everybody used these? Raise your hand if you've used. Raise your hand if you haven't used one of these.
Remember with the robots?
Does anybody not use this? Okay, so you guys pay attention. It's okay if you haven't, no biggie. You guys are in first grade. Okay, so you wake it up, and then you unlock it, and there's gonna be an icon in the, oops, can you sit down so everybody can see? There's an icon in the upper right corner with 2 little, like an infinity sign, and it's called Lesso Create. So it's gonna say create. That's what we're gonna use today to record, okay? So I'm gonna show you how I read 2 pages of this while I record it, okay? So, I'll just do this one because then I can show you exactly how. So you're gonna push this button, and it's gonna say, no thank you, Matthew. It's gonna say on here, new recording. Does everybody see new recording?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna push new recording, and then it brings up this screen. Can everybody see the screen?
Yeah.
All right. In the left-hand corner, there's a little red dot that says with 00 by it. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Okay,
No.
so, and I'll help you your first time. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Right now it's recording me. So we're gonna start over. Now you'll have your book. Actually, I can just have this on my lap. Okay, so it's gonna be new recording, and I'm gonna hit my red